ways of peace through unity.
There we go. I guess we're not playing the Global Coherence Pulse video today. So here we are. Welcome, everyone, to day 4 of the Global Coherence Pulse during World Unity Week. Ben, I think you wanted to come on.
This is the...
There he goes. It's okay. We can just get started. We're already a little bit in. It takes a while. So, Ben, I think you said you might want to come on and say hello. It was nice to come on just a few minutes ago and actually see people gathering in person and our Indigenous friends really deeply celebrating and telling stories and all of that. It was very inspiring. If you have the Global Coherence Pulse app, I just had it on. I'm going to get it going so you can see it here. Takes just a minute for it to register, but if you haven't downloaded the Global Coherence Pulse app, download it and use it during World Unity Week. Several of us, when we were doing the humming meditations and we're tracking on the app, several people said it was the highest that it's ever gone for them. Here, I'll see if I can show you my phone. What? It in the little thing. I keep missing the right spot. Oh, well, if you have the app, you'll be able to see that you can register your own coherence. And so let's do that. And Ben, if you wanted to come on, we can let go of this screen. And Ben, if you wanted to come and say hello. It's late for you. It's like super late. Can we bring Ben on? There we go. Can we bring Ben on? Hey, there's Ben and Julie Kroll, my guest for today. Hey, Ben.
Hi, good morning. This is a surprise. I wasn't planning to be here or expecting to be here, but it's great to be here and great to see you. Great to see you, Teresa and Julie, here in the Global Coherence Pulse, and it's unity. It's a day of unity, so how perfect.
Yeah. All right. Well, I thought on your note you said I'll be starting things off, so I thought maybe you had something you wanted
Just
to
on the
share. But thank you for thanks for everything that you guys are doing. It's really a beautiful, beautiful production. So Julie Kroll from Good of the Whole is my guest today. And Julie and I are partners in so many ways. And we came together, I think, over our shared commitment to collaboration and unity and oneness and all of the frequencies that we're exploring this week. And I love that we come together for the Global Coherence Pulse, because really what we're doing is we're pulsing the planet with the frequencies of coherence and love and care. And over this week, following the different themes of World Unity Week. And today it's about unity. And I thought, Julie, usually we just do something to center us. And because the humming has been so powerful that we started with the Global Coherence Pulse on Saturday, why don't we all do that? We're just going to take 3 breaths, a deep breath. And on the out breath, you're just going to make a hum with your mouth closed and just a single sound like this. And we'll do that 3 times. And while we're doing it, feel the bottom of your feet so that you're right present on the planet wherever you are, so that your blessing today, your presence today is blessing the planet. And then be breathing as you take that deep breath in and out of your heart, and your hum is coming from your heart. So let's do that, all right? So here we go. Just take a deep breath in. And another deep breath. One more. I can really feel the vibration of my unique note in that silence, just going out and blessing the field. And that's what we're going to do today. So, Julie, unity, all the places we like to play together. I wonder if there's something you want to say just to start off our journey.
Well, I love this World Unity Week and the thinking about this day being unity is a part of the Peace on Earth by 2030 game. Today is Unity Day. But as we reflect on all the different Zoom rooms we sit in, there's so much about unity at the core, at the essence of everything we are as wholeness. We're talking about a unitive narrative. We're really bringing the science and the spiritual wisdom together to really demonstrate this lived experience that we all have of unity at times in our lives, and hopefully really embodying that more and more all the time. So I love this topic, Teresa, and I just, like, what more can we say about unity? Today's meditation, we're going to try to really make it be a transmission and activation of this unity and this building this unitive field so that we do actualize the new earth rising, because we are it, right? And our coherence is where it all begins.
I think maybe say something about the unitive narrative, because there's something about the story of what we believe to be true that opens us up to being able to experience these frequencies like empowerment, like oneness, like unity. I mean, they are frequencies that are really the truth of who we are, but our story and our perception of our place in this unified field has been distorted and is now beginning to awaken into our awareness. And so what's the importance of this new unitive narrative in helping us to stabilize our understanding or our awareness that we are indeed all connected, and the potency and the potential that comes from that awareness growing inside of us?
I love that question, Teresa. Thank you. Because I was reflecting on the game today, and the game is inviting us to look at how we're more alike than different, that where we're talking about our differences in culture and religion, and yet the fundamental nature of reality is unity. So a unitive narrative, I'll just give a brief intro to it, because I think it is important in this conversation today as we focus on unity, is that science is now showing us the unitive nature of reality that's very different than the mechanistic science that we've had for a very long time on the planet that's created this illusion of separation. We've looked at the world through eyes that see separation, and I'm separate from God, creator, source. I'm separate from the planet and all of nature. We're separate from one another. And we're even separate from our bodies. Like, we think this consciousness is here. And what we're learning from science and a unitive narrative is that mind and consciousness aren't something that we have, as in separation. They are something that we are. Mind and consciousness is something that we are, which is all one unitive cosmic being. And so it goes beyond even our planet into the cosmos. It's a very big topic for us. But a unitive narrative came about, I think, 2.5 years ago, where several people who were working on the SDGs, the United Nations SDGs in the Evolutionary Leaders Circle, came together and said, well, what can we agree on? That if we're really looking at unity, how do we live it? How do we be it? And they drafted and allowed this beautiful statement to come through this group, this collective, and brought through the science, the spiritual wisdom, and really honored the wisdom in our hearts, the truth in our hearts, and our own unitive experiences on the planet. And then wrote this beautiful narrative, encouraging us to begin to see the world from that perspective, to begin to tell our story from that perspective. And I think it's perfect I'm glad you brought on unitive narrative, because the theme for World Unity Week is New Earth Rising. That's our new narrative. And we are the builders of that new earth. And we're not dreaming it anymore. We're not waiting around and waiting for an authority of someone outside of ourselves, or an authority from something. We are really becoming it and embodying unitive consciousness, and then acting from that place to really build the new earth rising. And we are it. We're doing it. And this week has been a beautiful example of many different expressions of that, because it comes in every aspect of our life, every social system, every way we look at culture and the planet through different lenses. The stories are converging, and we're telling a new story. And I love that. It's all about wholeness. It's all about our wholeness, our holiness, and our whole being here on the planet.
Mm-hmm. I was thinking about our chapter in the Holo movement, where, wow, what happened? Julie just kind of like kissed us in concession there. Same with my camera, just did a little something. I was thinking about our chapter in the Holo movement, and the sense that I know you and I share is that we're being gathered as we open our awareness to the truth of who we are. It's not like you said, something outside of ourselves and something that we have to kind of make happen. It's more that we need to begin to open up to what is occurring in life, and our part in it. And that's comforting. It gives us hope to know that if we trust the impulses that are happening inside of ourselves, if we relax and keep turning our attention inward and be attending to the quality of our presence, that we begin to experience the coming together of these apparently separate parts into a new whole that is greater than the sum of our parts, and probably greater than we can imagine with our figuring it out minds. Did we lose Julie? Is that what happened? Or are you there?
No, I'm here. And I just,
okay, good.
Yeah, as you bring up the Holo Movement book, I think that our chapter is a return to wholeness, but really talking about how the Holo Movement is wholeness in motion. And the definition of Holo Movement, if you haven't heard that before, is wholeness in motion, from David Bohm, the physicist. And so we are that wholeness in motion. And I think that phrase, I love that phrase, Teresa, because it helps us really feel that unity, that we're not separate parts acting in a separate universe or a separate world. We really are this wholeness, this dynamic living experience of this holy universe moving together. And you're right. Then that impulse, I think that the second part of what you said is this, that impulse is calling us forward into wholeness. And that's what the New Earth Rising is all about. That's what this Unity Day is all about, is listening to that impulse within, this impulse of evolution that's bringing us into greater and greater diversity and wholeness. I'm going to pause there, because it's important to talk about unity isn't about uniformity. It really is in honoring the vast diversity, acting in unity, that we need everyone, and everyone is a beautiful expression of the whole.
I love that, because if each of us just does our part, that we follow the yes, which is that impulse that's rising inside, and we give our unique whatever it is that we came here to give, that's the expression that the whole needs from us. And it's our pathway into experiencing the power of our unification and our uniqueness in it. So I'm wondering if really the experience is what we want to be having here, right? Is that we go into the meditation that you want to guide us in so that we can just spend a good bit of time. I know there's lots of talking that happens in World Unity Week, and it's really wonderful stuff. And the Global Coherence Pulse is an opportunity for us to actually go inward and evoke these frequencies, have ourselves be saturated in them, and then to pulse that energy out in the planet and keep uplifting the field. So, Julie, I'd love to sit back. I've got my sensor on, and let's see how it goes today.
Sounds good. Thank you, Teresa.
We'll play the beautiful Christmas music by Gary Malkin. Thank you, Gary, for always providing beautiful instrumental resources for us with this kind of guidance.
And our friend Gary will be with us live tomorrow. Tomorrow. She'll come back for live music tomorrow. Yeah, let's play that.
We'll all close our eyes and we'll just start and the music will come.
Okay, let's do it. Go. So I invite you to close your eyes. And if you're in a place where you can do that, just relax and sit back into your chair. And bring your awareness into your heart. Breathe into your heart space, breathing in and out as if you're breathing from your heart. I want you to think of a time when you felt profound unity, when you felt one with all of life. Recall that experience as if it were right here, right now. Or imagine unity. Imagine your oneness with all life. How does it feel? Feel that in your body as if it were so right now. Bring your awareness to this experience of unity. Breathe into this experience with a gentle smile on your face. Feel the breadth and depth of peace. And an expanded consciousness of love. Breathe into the inseparable, the undivided, the unbroken, the whole. Welcome the wholeness of unity. Welcome the wholeness of you. Welcome the whole and the holy. There's a place in you that has never been wounded. There's a place in you that's never been broken, never been separate. There's a place in you that knows unity and wholeness, that knows perfect peace and tranquility. Rest in that place. Rest in this spaciousness where the separation doesn't even exist. And the inseparable just is. We reside in this place of unity where everything is alive, connected, intelligent, where everything in unity is related as one cosmic body. Pulsing wholeness and holiness in an infinite dance. Be the dance. Feel yourself in this dance with creation herself. Be this dance of wholeness in motion. Feel the wholeness. Experience the motion. Be unity itself, touching all of life. Imagine your surroundings. And in this unitive dance, your coherence ripples out and touches all life around you. And take a moment and receive the wisdom of unity. Listen to the voice of unity speak its wisdom in your heart. Listen to wisdom. Listen to the voice of wholeness speaking directly to you. Feel the embrace of creation, embracing you with gratitude. And rest in that embrace. Rest in the flow of awareness, the flow of unitive wisdom, whispering in your heart. Moving in your awareness. Embracing you as the beloved. And rest in the flow of unitive healing. State makes us whole. Feel our wholeness. And we embrace the innate healing that comes with this coherence. Rest in the flow of unitive coherence. In this place of unitive consciousness, we are all that is. Awareness of this vast unitive field, be the interconnected whole that you are. And breathe into the conscious, living universe that breathes you. Breathe with the source of consciousness. rest in the awareness that this is your natural state of being. This is the true nature of unity. Is This is unity right here, right now. Being in this state contributes to the mutual nourishing of all life and the mutual flourishing of all life. I'm going to say that again. This state of unity contributes to the mutual nourishing and the mutual flourishing of all life. In this place of your undivided wholeness, know you are here on purpose. Uniquely expressing unity, uniquely expressing. Beautiful awareness. This is unity in action where the king doing. Here there's beauty, peace. Unity arises from this coherence. The new earth rises from this coherence. The new earth rises from this unity. We are the new earth rising. Be that new earth right here. As you listen to the wisdom of unity, listen for what's yours to do. Listen for your joy.
Julie, for some reason, we can't hear your voice anymore, but we've been just swimming in the field that you generated. So beautiful. Mary's music carried us into such a deep place of presence. Let's see if we can hear your voice now.
Can you hear my voice now?
Yeah, it's so funny. Just right at the end, I had my eyes closed and I just was like going with the music, and I was just feeling so much love for everybody. I was just feeling us all. And then I looked up and you were talking, but I didn't hear you. And it was fine because I'm sure we were all just in this beautiful space that you guided us into. And I, we asked if we could see you guys today because we've missed you the last couple of days. We couldn't see your videos. And so I just want to scroll through the gallery for a minute and just say how much I love you. That was like just rising in my heart as we were just in this relaxed state of our unique presence in this field we share. And oh my gosh, look at all of you. You're so, so beautiful. If you haven't done it yet, scroll through the gallery and just see like the beauty that we are in our diversity and unity. Wow. All these great smiles, like Bonnie is like, hey, I'm radiating from over here. And Ava and Sharon and Catherine and Jerry. Always nice to see you. You got your flute right next to you all the time. Annie and William. Just so beautiful to see everybody. Yeah. Julie, that was powerful. It was so simple and so deep.
Yeah, as we were just in this embodied state of unity. And I think it's an invitation for us all to step up, like to this next level of consciousness together. It's kind of like together we elevate each other to the next level. We don't have to take the step consciously. We join in this embodied sense together in this unity. And we begin living this divine life, being fully human, like really bringing it. So yeah, I love that.
Yeah, if you want to share any words in the chat that you experienced while we've been together today, or just in general over World Unity Week, it's nice for us to start to see like what's happening. I know every day so far of World Unity Week, and I know the Schumann resonance has been going off, like there's a lot of energy in the field. Every one of these meditations and sessions have felt so powerful and potent. And like you said, the more that we practice together, the more that we come together and experience it, even with 74 people, the number of nature today, somebody just wrote that even with that number of people, it feels as if the whole field is like full, right? So we're doing something profound here, every single one of us, when we relax into our own presence and begin to allow the truth of our oneness and our unity to be what guides us in our days, changes how we show up in our relationship to ourselves. It changes the responsibility we feel for the quality of our presence and how we connect with everyone, especially people that challenge us, especially life that challenges us. Hey, Julie, we got something really cool going on. Our 99-day mission, along with Unify, who we're going to have Tammy with us tomorrow from Unify, is that we have launched the Connection Field 2.0, which is kind of a merging of all of the things that you've done over the past with Good of the Whole and what I've done with the Islands of Coherence and all the learning communities. And it's free to join. And boy, if you're tired of Facebook and if you're tired of just getting ads, I know I just get ads for face cream because I'm an older gal now, and all kinds of things that I don't really want to see. I want to be scrolling and finding inspirations that are helping uplift me and support me. And I want a shared calendar of all of the amazing things that are happening. So I don't have to go to my email and try to find the Zoom link for that and so many other things. I want all the things that are uplifting me in one place. And that's the connection field, and it just got turned on, and there's more to come. And I'm going to put a link in the chat, and you might say something about it.
Yeah, thanks. Thanks, Teresa. It's really exciting that, this has been an 18-month project, and we've been working behind the scenes, and really, I just want to pay tribute to you for your genius and architecture of how to make it simple and elegant and beautiful, and yet full of joy. Like, it's where we can bring our joy and do what's ours to do. And so there's been a lot happening behind the scenes. It's really rewarding to see it now coming to life. And I just want to say, if you go follow that link and go over there, there's so much more to come. Like, I was thinking about the let's make a deal behind curtain number 1, behind curtain number 2. It's almost like we're going to get over there, and then we're going to pull the veil back for the islands, and you'll get to see many different islands coming online. And we call them islands because of the quote of Islands of Coherence. Maybe you have it memorized, Teresa, and you could share it. But islands are these dozens and dozens of organizations that are coming together saying, we're ready to share. Let's share our communities. Let's share our resources. Let's work together. Let's create greater coherence and unity together in our own missions, and keep our autonomy, but do good work. And so dozens of organizations are coming together, and there's an opportunity for everyone in there to find ways to express yourself and to come play, which I love. So yeah, what's the coherence quote, Teresa? How does it go?
When a system is far from equilibrium, which I could say we are right now on this planet, small islands of coherence in this sea of chaos has the capacity to lift the entire system to a higher order. And for me, what that means is our state of coherence is the most important thing that we could offer the planet right now, because we are in a moment where, boy, yeah, I think it's a death and a birth. It's letting go of an old way of being and the awakening of something new. Well, we're at the top of the hour, and we always like to end our Global Coherence Pulse during World Unity Week with a global silent minute. So stay with us, and let's just take in this silent minute and send your love out into the field during that silence. Pulse the planet with your love. So let's go to the Global Silent Minute with Dot Maver.
It is a joy to offer this daily Global Silent Minute in our community field of heart coherence, where we are in resonance with life itself as we presence in the joy and recognition of the one heart. As our hearts unite across distance, both sides of the veil, as we listen deeply to what is emerging and demanding new expression through us, for the good of the whole. We give ourselves to this new era of loving right relationship, creating an active healing field that radiates outwards and pulses the planet and beyond with the potency of our collective love and care from the one heart for all of life. Daily, we will observe the exact same 9 p.m. GMT minute of silence as action in sacred unity with millions, both sides of the veil, calling for global cooperation, peace, and freedom. Knowing that the original Big Ben silent minute helped to end World War II, today, we use our global silent minute to draw forth true peace and spiritual power from the infinite reservoirs of silence. This is to bring an end to all war, to bring peace to all humankind. The power of silence is greater than we know. It is in silence that we experience unity. Silence as action in sacred unity. So let us prepare to enter a global silent minute. With a deep breath, we activate the spirit of peace in our own hearts. And we unite our fiery hearts across distance. Now we invite all those on the other side of the veil to join us. The next thing you will hear is a Tibetan singing bowl as we radiate and pulse our heart love through silence as action in sacred unity. May the spirit of peace be spread abroad in our hearts, through our groups, and throughout the world. Om Shanti.
Lisa, we can't hear you, but I just want to shout out to our beautiful friend Dot Maver, who is just an amazing unity person, a beautiful peace advocate on the planet. She's done so much for the peace movement and building coherence. So she always does a beautiful job. Thank you, Dot.